Look at that green Shaco. Is that thing not just nostalgic? Some people wish they could transmog. I like it. I want to keep it. I think it's so nostalgic to see that Shaco on your character's head. And just as nostalgic as the Shaco is the summon necromancer corpse exploding character. This character is so meta, right? And it's a great character to start if you've never played D2 or if you just don't have anything yet, right? So when the game first came out, Diablo 2 Resurrected, I didn't have a good PC, but I did have a PlayStation 5, and I bought the game. Wasn't going to at first, and then basically because I was like, I don't know, I've played D2 a bunch. Is it any different? The graphics look better. I guess I'll give it a shot. And then, and I also kind of had this inclination that I might get kind of sucked back into it. A little bit of an understatement there, perhaps. Anyway, that happened. I decided to make a summon necromancer with corpse explosion. Was hoping that I could get the enigma at some point and start tele-stomping things, and I wanted to go this route because I knew it could clear all the content for the most part. I wouldn't get stuck in hell against certain immunities and stuff. So I was kind of looking forward to that, you know, and I always loved necromancer too. I mean I like pretty much all the classes, I guess, but I always liked necromancer a lot when I was younger. So anyway, this is him. And this is my very first D2R character. I want to show him off because he's level 91, and I have a respec with him. So he can become an off-meta build. And I'm going to be sad to see him go because I really like this build. It's great for farming and, you know, just chilling and playing the game. So, first thing, though, that I want to ask is question for all you Diablo 2 experts out there. I have some really good Iron Golem gear, and I'm wondering if I summon an Iron Golem and in between games, does his level stay at the level that I first summoned him, or does it switch depending on what gear I have equipped each time I load the game? Do you guys understand the question? So here, let me show you. I'm going to summon an Iron Golem from an Insight, and look at this. Look at this wand. 2 to Necromancer skill levels, 3 to Iron Golem, 2 to Golem Mastery. That is sick, isn't it, as a pre-buff item? Here's another item. Mojo Demon Head. It's a blue item. 2 to Summoning Skills, 2 to Iron Golem. Nice. And then I have this 3 to Summoning Skills, damage reduced by 19 amulet. That's kind of awesome. You know? Is there any use for that besides pre-buffing, though? And maybe I can come up with something. Anyway, so I've got, you know, summoning skillers here that I just basically keep on the character. I don't even really need to, but it allows you to have a few more skeletons running around with you. Yeah, so 2 from the Shaco, 3 from the Amulet, 2 from the Enigma. We get 5 to Iron Golem, 4 to Golem Mastery there. We get 4 to Iron Golem from this piece here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skillers and an Annie. No torch right now. That's fine. So let's drop this on the ground and do an Iron Golem. So he's level 24. It says he's going to have 5,341 life. Okay. So will he stay level... will he stay level 24 with all that in between games? That's the question. All right, so let's get him. Sick. We've got the Iron Golem. That is awesome. So let me switch back to some of my gear. I'm using very necro-centric gear on this guy. You know, I've got the Grave Hand Key, and I've got the Homunculus. So let's take a look at that. Homunculus is socketed with a perfect diamond for more res. You guys probably know this item, but I guess I'll go over it. Some people told me that they listen to my channel as like a podcast. I think that's great. D2R podcast. Here you are, man. So Homunculus, it's very on theme for Necromancer. It's got 2 to curses, 2 to Necromancer skill levels, 30% faster block rate, 40% increased chance of blocking, 20 to energy, regenerate mana 33%, and because of the perfect diamond, I've got 59 all res, plus 5 to mana each kill. That's cool. And on the other hand, Black Hand Key, Grave Wand. This thing looks dope in the Necromancer. Plus 1 to curses, plus 2 to Necromancer skill levels, 30% faster cast, 50 to life, fire res 37, 20% damage taken goes to mana. Level 13 Grim Ward charges. I've never used it. I never feel like there's a need to, but it's kind of cool that it's on there. Maybe someone else could wield that in some way. I don't know. These wands can be equipped by anyone, so maybe there's a build that could use those charges in some way. The Shaco. It's not socketed, but there it is, baby. The nostalgia of the Shaco. I love it. I've even got a green hue in my room right now, in honor of that sweet Shaco. All right, an anti-perfect Mara. Yep, look at that. It's still good. The Enigma. Made it in an ancient armor. I think Enigma looks dope in an ancient armor. I don't care that the required strength is 100, all right? It looks cool on most characters, and that's why I went with it. It was my only Enigma, you know? So when I'm online and I'm making characters, I'm thinking, how many characters can I use this on? Is it going to be a one and done thing for one character? Like, I really consider that a lot. So I do like the Dusk Shroud on Necromancer, but I don't love it on other characters. So anyway, so I just thought this one was pretty cool. And I love also that it's called Ancient Armor, and the Enigma is in the Ancient Armor, you know? Something about that fantasy speaks to me. Chance Guards, you know, 39% Magic Find, 200% Gold Find. I've got an FCR ring with some Fire Res and some Poison Res mana after kill. Another FCR ring, pretty good actually, 19 Strength, all Res, damage reduced by 1. The Fire Res rolled 40 on that. And the Gold Wrap, 30% for MF, 70% Gold Find. Rare Boots with just 22% Magic Find, Cold Res, and Mana and Run Walk. Those are cool. If we look at our stats here, I'm at 325% better chance of getting magic items with 407% extra gold from monsters. Yeah, pretty awesome. 65% faster run walk, 6 mana after each kill, 35% damage taken goes to mana. And I mean, that doesn't even matter because now we have the Insight Golem, you know, I just summoned him. So we're level 91. Let me move my face so you can see the Mercenary. Mercenary is pretty par for the course, you know. G-Face, Treachery, and an Archon Plate. And then I give him a Hone Sundan for the Crushing Blow. And it's not ethereal. I have an ethereal one floating around somewhere on a mule. Anyway, 80% chance of Crushing Blow on this dude. 14% life stolen because I put 2 Am runes in the weapon and a Shale rune. So he attacks plenty fast, hits plenty hard, and gives might to all of our minions that we can summon. So, this character is a classic, man. What a great character. Like I said, I'm going to be sad to see him go, honestly. Like, when I respec him into something else, I think it's going to be a cool build. I'm not going to tell you what it is now, but it's going to be freaking cool, all right? And he's level 91, so we'll get lots of points to mess around with. Let's go summon some of our army here. I like to do this sometimes, and so does everybody else. Just go over to Pindle, and there's a bunch of corpses just waiting to join us in our quest to be a badass necromancer. So, just taking a look at the shop here because you never know what you're going to get with the shop. Did you guys see in one of my Barbarian videos recently what I found in one of the shops? It was awesome. Check it out. Alright, so let's get the skeletons. I can get 14 of these guys. There we go, we got 14. And then I can also get skeleton mages, which I enjoy. Some people think the mages aren't that useful and whatever, but I think they just add to all the overall damage, and so it's all good, you know? I've also had some people mention how they think that the necromancer is not strong enough. Like his skeletons are not strong enough. And I just said, dude, with Enigma, it's disgusting. Like, I don't know what you mean. It's like you just you amp damage, telestomp, corpse explode. Your guy is just freaking unbelievably strong. So I think it's fine. I don't really think you need to enhance the damage of the skeletons. There's also lots of auras you can use. You know, like if I wanted to switch this to fanaticism aura and all that kind of stuff, you can. It's just like look at this. I'm just going to stand over here, telestomp this guy, corpse explode now. Everyone's gone, man. Like, it's just kind of crazy, right? So, I know this is not news to you, but, you know, this is like a D2R podcast, okay? Where if you want to just listen to some good D2 commentary, then I guess I'm your dude, man. Because I can pretty much talk ad nauseum about stuff. So here we go. Ooh, what's this? 30% increased attack speed, 3 to Shadow Warrior. Not quite. Amp damage with Shadow Disciplines. See? I love finding stuff like that. You know what I would like on swap on this guy? Is... I would like... I don't have it. I don't have it on me. My bad. I would like to have a Plague on swap so I could hit the Cleansing Aura to get rid of the amp damage that's all over my army. I don't like the way it looks. That's literally it. Okay. Frigid Highlands. We're just going to kill some stuff, man. With all of our magic find and everything, it's just a shame not to. Boom. Oh, it's disgusting. It's so good. Love it, man. I love this build. This was the first build that I made in D2R. I bought it on PlayStation 5. So, if you're wondering about the skills, max skeleton mastery, max race skeleton, max skeletal mage. Got 1 into iron golem, 3 into summon resist, 2 into golem mastery, and I did put 9 into revive because I was playing around with that back then, and I maxed out corpse explosion. Our corpse explosion is level 31 with our gear, 12.6 radius. I got 1 to amp damage, 1 to dim vision because I was playing around with that at one point. Because as I was leveling the character too and stuff, you know, before I had better gear and all that, it's like I had to... Ooh, Ethereal Colossus Vulge. It's like I had to kind of just use things like dim vision once in a while, because like say like a group of archers that was like had might or fanaticism could like destroy us. So there's also a question about you know, well, the build isn't good until you can have Enigma, you know? And it's like, it is definitely slower for sure. Like that's, I'm not gonna argue about that. But I actually found something along the way when I was leveling the character, which was really awesome. And it was a rare amulet. It had a skill on there for Necromancer, and it had teleport charges, and it had some mana and a little bit of fire res, like 6%. I still have it in the stash, but you understand. I don't have to show it to you. So it helped me through just leveling the character even more. And it was a nice, like once I had that, it was like I could see the I could see the vision. You know, I had the vision of the future of seeing the Necromancer telestomp with his army. I remember coming back into this game, that idea to me of telestomping with an army and they immediately started attacking was just, I was like, that's it, man. That's what I need to do. Like, that's all I want to do in this game is have a Necromancer that can telestomp. You know, like if I can do that, it's going to be a great time. So anyway, I remember making that Enigma for the first time. And when you make that Enigma and it's legit, you know what I'm talking about? Like you're online or whatever, or you're playing solo self-found or single player, and you didn't use Hero Editor and all that. And, you know, Hero Editor wasn't an option for me anyway. I was playing on console, you know? And so it's like, I remember getting that Enigma. And plus on console at the time too, it's not, the trade market wasn't exactly robust. So I really made this thing, you know? And I remember I got the Enigma, and I was just like, dude, this game is awesome. You know? So if you're just fast forwarding for some reason too, please answer my question that I asked in the beginning of the video about the Iron Golem. See if you can, it's pretty early on in the video. All right, we got to go. We got to do some magic finding in the pits, right? Like, don't we have to? Yeah. So guys, here's another question for you then. Would you like Transmog in the game to change colors of things? I am torn. I'm very torn on it. And the reason is because I spend a lot of time and effort making sure that my builds have the right look and stuff like that too. And sometimes that requires very specific gear, and it sacrifices some mods. So like on my recent video, one of my recent videos, the Fire Barrage Paladin, who uses Hydras and a crossbow and has an off-meta mercenary. It's a twofer. On that build, it's like I made sure I found a 4-socketed armor that had attacker takes damage of like 20 or something, so that the armor would roll orange. Just so that I could put facets in it, just so that he looked the part. So I'm a little torn on something like a Transmog in the game, because all those armors would kind of be not that cool anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe if you needed... Maybe if you had to... Maybe if you had to find that armor and then, like, strip it of its color, and that destroys that armor and applies it to the one you want. That way the item hunt is still there. Do you see what I'm saying? You would need, like, the item hunt. Oh, man. Do you guys see how relaxed this is? Look at how relaxed this gameplay is with this dude. I like... So sick. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a bummer when we spec out of this. You know, I mean, I know you can always get more tokens and stuff and do all that. That's fine. Oh man, it's too good. We're too good. Pff. Superior Bone Wand, should I look at it? 1 de Nova. Don't need that, if you know what I'm talking about. Tons of gold. Look how much gold we get just from regular freaking enemies. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at how disgusting. Yeah. When you've been playing off meta for a while and you come back to the meta, you're like, oh yeah. You're like, that's right. You can just, like, what was it? 6 to 13 fire on a, nah, there's better than that. What's this? Quab? Quab? Pronunciation? Someone help me. Grand Charm. Gotta check that. 1 to elemental skills for a druid. Oh yeah. That is sick. Alright. I love that. I have a bunch of those, but I don't care. I'll take more. That way I don't have to switch around gear so much. Man, that's so strong. We're so strong. Let's check this, actually. 2 to combat skills on that. Yeah, if this is the first time you've seen me, I usually make off-meta builds. And I like to ID lots of stuff, because a lot of times just the right piece of gear, the right rare, the right blue item even, is exactly what I'm looking for to complete a theme on my build, or to complete a best in slot on a build. And that's one of the reasons why I love Diablo 2, is the itemization is just fantastic. Even though it's not without its flaws and could be updated. One of the reasons I have this channel is because someone told me my builds are cool, first of all. But second of all, it's because I've been very vocal in the community for a while, actually. Just, you probably just didn't realize it. Or you probably didn't read my posts on Reddit, or you probably didn't see anything from comments that I've had and stuff, obviously. There's too many to read, but I've been engaged with the community, and I've been engaged with all the other content creators, like watching their stuff, and I always wanted there to be updates and balance patches, and I want them to fix certain things, you know? So that's another thing with the channel, is like, I want there to be a D2R dev team that really cares about the game and really cares about the community, and is willing to make meaningful changes that just improve the game but don't detract from anything. One would be, hey, can you guys fix Whirlwind, please? Like, two-hander Whirlwind is no good. I have a video about that called Two-hander Whirlwind Sucks, and I have other videos that talk about things that suck. And it's supposed to be a little bit kind of a fun time when we talk about things that suck, but it's also to bring it to the attention of the devs and stuff like that. So, okay, Elemental Skiller, that's nice. Do I have the things to roll this Colossus Vulge? Let's see. I need an Am and a Ral, right? So Am, Ral, perfect, and a perfect Amethyst. And this, will we get 4 sockets? No. We got 1. And that's fine. I'm not going to waste a Larzik quest on that. Luck Galeen Sewers is terrorized? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go there. So yeah, like I said, more off-meta builds will be coming. We're going to be making something out of this guy soon. I'm going to be sad to see him go, because he's got such crazy high magic find and destroys everything. So, you know what I should do? Oh, is this close to something? What is this? I was going to say, you know what I should do is run Act 3 and try to kill Mephisto so I can get another essence. But anyway, Plague Visage Hunters, guys. It's a rare item. +2 to shapeshifting, 15 to attack rating, 3 to Armageddon, 1 to shockwave, 1 to hunger. 5 life, fire res 27, poison length reduced by 25% with 1 to light radius. Man, why does this thing... It looks like it should be awesome, and it sucks at the same time. Yeah, it's like... you'd be better off just finding something that has, like, Armageddon on it and just making a flickering flame, probably. Or, like, yeah. Oh, well. I love identifying stuff, though. Okay. So, Tally Stomp, man. Just look at how good it is. Some people think the, I said this earlier, I think, but some people think the skeleton mages aren't that great. I think they're fine. I think they just add to the damage, and if there's any cold ones, they don't tend to get in the way too much for our corpse explosion. Like, not at all. Not with how strong our mercenary is and stuff. And look at the skeleton, the Ray skeleton. It says he does 500 damage at level 37. So just double that, basically, with amp damage, you know? And there's 14 of them. So who says they're not strong enough? This is interesting. A war staff. That doesn't have any enhanced damage though. Darn. It is an ethereal war staff that's rare, and it's got lifesteal, frozen orb +3, lightning measure +1, replenish life 4, 8% damage taken goes to mana, and 1 to 348 lightning damage with a socket. If that had enhanced damage on it, I would have upped that. It would have been a really cool weapon. Oh, Hyperion Spear. Unique. Ooh, Ariok's Needle. It rolled 4 to all skills. Cool. Is that the max roll on that? This is another look at level 81. This is an elite unique. This is a high-end unique. And this thing has great mods, actually. 4 to all skills, 30% increased attack speed, 223% enhanced damage it rolled with, ignore target's defense, 50% deadly strike. But then the poison damage is 394 over 10 seconds. It's like, why can't that be like 2,000 or something? You know, it's got to do something for you. The poison damage is like the dumbest mod on there. And maybe if it rolled with like a socket or two, you could put some facets or something to try to build on that, but it's just really hard to otherwise. It's one of those things, it's another one of those uniques that just needs a slight adjustment for it to be really good. If you could actually build into the poison damage on that, it would be really cool. Look at that. We have... It's crazy, man. Like, such good safety, too, like, with an army around us. I do have... Here. I do have these guys, the revives. And I don't really... Like, they're not that good. So, at least I don't think they are. I know you can get, like, crushing blow ones, and that can be, like, a game changer. You can do Ubers and stuff like that. But let me just summon a bunch of these. See, this guy's not even amped. He just went down pretty easily. I'm just going to summon some. I don't like how they stand there. Watch. So here, let's go. Let's attack these guys. And then I have to run away for them to start attacking. Look, see how the revive monsters are just standing there not attacking? I don't like that. So maybe that's a way to make it so that you're just not so powerful. But if you wanted a buff to this build, all you'd have to do is make them attack instantly without having to move, and it would this would be so strong. So okay. Bam. So, yeah, I mean, we're just corpse exploiting the crap out of things. It's kind of nuts. Here we go. I'll finish this terror zone. Oh, no, wait, I said I was going to run Mephisto once, too. I think I'll do that. I'll do Mephisto after this really quick. It's not really to showcase anything. You guys know what this is. But I just want to do it to see if I can get, like, an essence. And if anyone is interested and wants to keep listening, then great, you know? So yeah, I'm actually like just if these guys would die, they'd be fine with me. The revives, I mean. Yeah, look at that. It's just so powerful to amp damage and telestomp these things. Like, look at that. I didn't like that they're just standing there. It like makes it not work as well. Hydra bow right there. Let's see how many sockets. 2. Okay. Only reason I was looking at that is I think that can get 6 sockets, I believe. Which could be, you know, if you had enough facets and stuff, could be kind of nuts for a toxic multi-shot Amazon. Whoa. Kind of got slowed there by something. Eldritch Orb, blue. Basically those, I'm just looking for like a +6 to enchant or something. If that's even possible. I mean, it is possible, but... waypoint, do I have that already with him? I didn't know. Just double check over here really quick. There, the revives are gone, which is fine by me. There we go, special dudes over here. That's what I was looking for. It's just like someone like that. 2 to lightning skills, 3. Oh, hey, look at that, dudes. A 5 to teleport wand. Pretty sweet. Save 2 points. Save 2 points on your build. Really min-max the crap out of it. Okay. We're almost done with this area. I kind of want to identify this blue thresher. Just see. 30% increased attack speed. Okay. Basically, I'm just like wondering, like, what if it rolled with like 400% enhanced damage or something, and and got like a couple sockets or something like that. I don't even know if that's possible actually, but I know blue items can roll really high on enhanced damage if you're really lucky. That was nothing. It was just a rare claw. Thunder Maul, dude. What's that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that? The Cranium Basher. Oh. Woo. Whoa. I've never found this before. I need to go back to town and pocket these items. Dude, amp damage on striking, indestructible, 20 increased attack speed, 232% enhanced damage, 20 to minimum damage, 75% chance of crushing blow, 25 to strength, all res 25. This is cool. I've never found this before. I forgot this item existed. I also have, I think I found another Atmos Scarab recently, so I could pair that with that. Dude, that's sick. There's very few ways to get amp damage off when you're not playing a Necromancer. You either need an item, like a rare, to roll it, or you need like a brand bow, or like you need Atmos Scarab, or there's the Witch Wild. What else is there? There's that other hammer that has a couple charges. It only has 3 charges, though. So, yeah. But that was a cool find, dude. What a cool find. See, man, like, that's what makes me not want to respec out of this guy, is the magic find on him is so good. We can go everywhere. We can kill everything. Let's see, what's this? Look at, none of our skeletons have died. Nothing else has died or anything, you know, either. Let's check this rare. It's a rare large axe. Yeah, man. Those are some good drops. Ariox Needle and the Cranium Basher in one run. This was a pretty sweet. Dude, we're so good. We're so good. Radament has no chance, man. Yeah, good job. Good job, everybody. This poison is crazy. I'm going to use that antidote potion. Yeah. Open this chest up. Why not? Here's a Grand Charm that came out. Let's see what that is. 50 poison damage over 6 seconds at level 15. That's really good at level 15. If you stack up those, you can level as a poison build, you know? Off-meta poison build. But yeah. Alright, man. I'm enjoying this one. So,
good to see you.
Let me know what you guys think about me kind of starting to brand myself as like a D2R podcast. You know, is that on par with what I've got going on here lately? What do you guys think? Look at this. Look at these charges. Level 1 Poison Nova, 22 charges. In Hell difficulty. After we just completed a terror zone. It's kind of like, couldn't this be a little bit higher level? With a lot more charges, or just give you a skill? Or have a better way to recharge them? That's something I want to discuss more on the channel too. Solutions for charges and how to not break certain things in the game. Like, one of the problems I foresee with just making all charges an item, like a skill, would be that Corpse Mourn and Bone Hew have corpse explosion charges on them. And then every character will just wear that and just corpse explode everything. A sorceress would be static fielding, teleporting, shooting lightning or chain lightning or something, and then, you know, or just like a high fireball or whatever, and then corpse exploding everything in the game. That might be a problem. That's like a little bit too much bleed into each class, right? So that's not what I want. I don't want the game to become a total free-for-all. Let's try to get to Mephisto as fast as we can this time. Something that... Whoa. Dude. Actually, wait. Those guys are useful for us, aren't they? Here, let's let my guys kill them. Cool. Yeah, let's revive these guys. Because these guys have crushing blow. So we can... Nice. This will be fun. This is the one reason I got these guys, because I thought I would make use of them at some point like that. Yikes, dude. We're amped. Oh boy. Look how many we can get too. Alright, is this map gonna be huge? Okay, good. We made it. Whew. It's locked. A Plague-on swap would be nice. Just so I could remove curses. Oh well. Dude. That's nuts. Isn't that... See, that's the one really cool thing about the summon... The revives, I mean, is just the ability to revive those guys. That's just absolutely disgustingly cool. Yeah, see, I don't really think... I don't think the Summon Necromancer needs a buff, like some people want. Not bad on that roll. You have to look at it if you really want to. I'm not going to go through it. 2 to Summoning, 19 Strength. No thanks. We're good. We've got plenty of... Until we stop that guy again. Terror spreads across Sanctuary? Is D-Clone gonna spawn? If he spawned right now, that'd be perfect, because we have everything we need. Oh, that guy's stone skin, that's why. Okay. Okay, let's get Mephisto. Wow. Look how... Did you guys see how he died in literally 1.5 seconds right there? I forgot. I've been playing so much off meta. I forgot how good we are. Okay. Dang. It's crazy. Uh-huh. A short battle bow. Should I identify this for fun? The Storm Strike. I found that so many times. It seems like a very, very common drop. Yeah, it says terror spreads across Sanctuary, but it didn't update or anything, so it looks like I'm not going to be able to get him. Alright, well. I think I'll move on here. Look at all... Dude, look how cool that is. All the revives are just dying off. It would be cheap if you could keep them forever. I understand why they made it so that they have a duration. I do understand that. But here's one thing I guess I would want. It'd be cool if you could revive like Azul and enemies like that. You know, like some of those special guys, or even like Diablo himself, just reanimate him. That would be kind of nuts. Could you do that before? I feel like I have a memory. I feel as if I have a memory of reviving like Andariel or something back in the day. Is that in the original coding, you know? Anyway, that's it. Look at all these bodies everywhere in the Pandemonium Fortress. Guys, I hope you liked my little showcase and story about my first D2R character. Love this build. I love all the magic find you can stack on him, and you're just so strong. It's so cool. Alright guys, I'll see you later with more off-meta builds soon. Goodbye.